My name is Kyle Patterson, and I'm doing my organism project over hermit crabs. So, their common name is hermit crabs, as we call them, but their scientific name is Pagorodia. They have a variety of habitats that they live in, but it's mainly like tropical coasty areas around shallow waters where coral reefs are. Sandy shores like beaches are really common, and then they're terrestrial and a lot live in like human environments as well, so around the water. They're omnivores and scavengers, so according to the spruce pets, they'll eat plant material, small animals is their main diet, and then they're scavengers because they can help clean up the ecosystem by feeding on a variety of dead organisms as well. For some of their predator and prey relationships is the things that eat them are bird, fish, octopuses, and larger crabs. But then they're a predator of small invertebrates and decomposing matter. And then their main way of protecting from these predators is their shells, which they can go in and out of. And then they can retreat back into their shell, and then they'll use their claws to block the entrance to stay away from predators. Some of their evolved traits that they have, one is shell borrowing, which is, according to the science press, is how whenever they grow too big for one shell, they'll move to another one. So they're constantly doing that throughout their lifetime. And then they have a curled abdomen, which actually helps them whenever they're crawling into shells fit inside. They have a symbiotic relationship with sea anemones, which grow on them and gives them extra protection against predators. And then they also have regeneration. So whenever some of their claws or legs are cut off, they'll regrow over time. Where they fall in the classification system, so they're in kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, then their orders in Decapoda, and then their superfamily, which is also their scientific name, is Paguroidea. So I have a video on how they change shells. So whenever they locate a shell that's bigger than their previous one, they'll crawl out, and then that's their curled abdomen, which helps them fit inside. And then it'll take them a little bit of time to get adjusted, but eventually they'll just use that shell as their new one. So in the ecosystem, they play an important role because of their scavenging, as mentioned earlier. They're able to clean the ocean floor. And then on the other hand, they're food for predators, which helps maintain the food chain in their environments. And then their impact on humans is they're often kept as pets for families, and then they're an indicator of environmental health because a lot of their life cycle goes hand in hand with pollution a lot. So whenever there's higher pollution, there's not as many hermit crabs. So as a conclusion, hermit crabs are scavengers as well as omnivores, but they help maintain healthy ecosystem. One of their most unique adaptations is their shell burrowing for their survival. Um, Whenever we protect their habitats, it helps maintain marine biodiversity, and then they're a good indicator of pollution because where pollution is higher, there's less hermit crabs in those areas. Those are the citations. Thank you for listening.